Let us see a problem on a circular convolution. So, we are looking after circular convolution, and the problem for today is x of n equals to 1, 1, 2, 2 and h of n equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have given two sequences, one is x of n and one is h of n. So, the system that we have today is having a sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, and to it I am giving an input x of n which is 1, 1, 2, 2, and we wanted to find what is y of n. Okay. Now, in problem it is mentioned that both the signals are periodic. So, both the signals are periodic. So, I can say the period over here n is equal to 4 and here also period is n is equal to 4. So, the first and foremost condition that the signals should be periodic is verified, because in the problem it is mentioned both are periodic, and then in the second condition says that both the periods should match. So, we have matched both the periods. Now, what is y of n and how to convolve this? The method is simple. Basically, in convolution what we did was mirroring the signal. Second was after mirroring we did multiplication of signal, then shifting, or let us say adding of signals, and finally shifting of signals. So, we did first we mirrored the signal, then we checked the overlaps, we added the overlaps, and then we went for the next sequence by shifting the signal by 1 unit, then again overlapping, multiplying, adding, and so on so forth. So, how to perform the same 4 operations in circular convolution? First, let us draw both the signals. So, for representing a circular or a periodic signal, we normally use a clock shape or we use circular shape. Because we have 4 samples, so I divide the circle into 4 equal parts. If it would be 6 samples, I would have divided this into 6 equal parts. If it would be a 3 sample, then I would have divided it into 3 equal parts. So, depending on the number of samples in the sequence, we have to divide the circle. Then I will put the sequence in this order. Okay, this is my x of n say, and this is my h of n. So, I will put my x of 0 over here, then I will put my x of 1 over here, then I will put my x of 2 over here, and I will put my x of 3 over here. X of 0 will be equal to it is 1, x of 1 is 1, x of 2 is 2, x of 3 is 2 again. So, I have 1, 1, 2, 2. Here I have h of 0 which is 1, then h of 1 which is equal to 2, then h of 2 which is equal to 3, and h of 3 which is equal to 4. So, what is the order that I am placing the components are anti-clockwise direction. You can also consider clockwise direction, no problem in that. You can consider any one, but always keep one notion so that you can avoid confusions. So, that is my notion. So, step 1 is to draw x of n and h of n, and the placement of the component is anti-clockwise. The second step was to mirror the sequence. So, let us mirror h of n rather than x of n. We can either do x of n mirroring or h of n mirroring, but we will do h of n mirroring. So, I will draw the sequence again, 4 equal parts again. This will be my h of 0. Now, when I am doing mirror, that is I am putting now h of minus n, that time the placement will be clockwise, that is h of 0, then here comes h of 1, then here goes h of 2 and here comes this h of 3. Okay, what I did, you can say like this, I kept the mirror like this, then whatever was up will come down and whatever was down will go up, that is mirror. Okay, so we will keep our mirror. So let us say that on h of n I keep this as this is my mirror, then I will replicate this thing over here and this thing over there. Okay, because the mirror is kept like this. If the mirror would kept like this, then this will go on the other side and this will go on the other side. Okay, but we always keep the mirror on n is equal to 0 position. So that means the mirror will come like this. Okay, so because the mirror is like this sample will go up and this sample will come down. So now my h of 0 and h of 2 will not change its position, but h of 1 and h of 3 will change its position. That h of minus n is now h of 0 is 1, h of 1 is 2, h of 2 is 3 and h of 3 is 4. So we can say that mirroring a periodic sequence is placing the sequence in clockwise direction, because the previous condition that we have used is anti-clockwise. Now, if you have used clockwise representation, like suppose initially if I would have kept the same sequence as h of 0 here, h of 1 here, h of 2 over here and h of 3 over here, that means my sequence placement is in clockwise direction, then my mirror would be h of 0 as it is, then in place of h of 3 now we have h of 1, then h of 2 and h of 3, which will be anti-clockwise. Okay, so black arrow shows that my initial placement was anti-clockwise, so my mirror image was clockwise. Red shows that my original placement was clockwise, so my mirror is anti-clockwise. Okay, stick to one notion, either you go anti-clockwise or you go clockwise to avoid confusions. Now, this was the mirroring part, that is step 1. Step 2 is to see the overlaps. Now, likewise I cannot see the overlaps, so for that we normally make a different type of a diagram. So the different type of a diagram is, we draw a bigger or an outer circle with x of n. So I will write here x of 0 equals to 1, x of 1 equals to 1, x of 2 equals to 2 and x of 3 equals to 2. Okay, and to check the overlap properly, I will draw another circle inside, which will have now my h of minus n sequences. So here comes h of 0. Okay, so I'll write like this, h of 0, then here is h of 1, then here will be h of 2 and here will be h of 3. Okay, so h of 0 was 1, h of 1 is 2, h of 2 is 3, h of 3 is 4. Okay, so x goes anti-clockwise, whereas h goes clockwise. So now we will see the overlaps, multiply and add them. So the overlap over here is, let me draw with some other color, like suppose red color shows the overlaps, 4, then here, then over here and over here. So let us say the overlap is 1 and 1, so we get 1. Overlap over here is 4 into 1, so we get 4. Overlap over here is 3 and 2, so it's 6. Overlap is 2 and 2, which is 4. Overlapping is done. The next is adding them. So let us add them. So that gives me 10 and 5, 15. This is y of 0, which is equal to 15. Now let us shift the signal by 1 position to get y of 1. So I'll draw again a circle with my x of n as x of 0, then x of 1, x of 2 and x of 3. So 0 is 1, x of 1 is 1, x of 2 is 2 and x of 3 is 2 again. And now I have to go for a shifted circular or periodic signal h of minus n plus 1. Okay. So, previously we were having h of 0 over here, then h of 1 over here, then h of 2 over here, and we were having h of 3 over here, right. So, red sample shows that these are all previous samples, that is h of minus n. Now, I want h of minus n plus 1. So, I will shift the signal in anti-clockwise direction. So, we have to shift the signal 1 in this direction. So, now h of 0 will jump on this position and I will get the location of h of 0 over here, h of 0. H of 3 will come over here as h of 3. H of 2 will come over here as h of 2, and here I will get h of 1. So, shifting the signal h of minus n by 1, that is plus 1, is moving in which direction? Anti-clockwise direction. So, now I will be moving in anti-clockwise direction. Placement of h of minus n was clockwise direction. So, now I will be moving in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Now, see the overlaps. Now, h of 0 is 1, h of 1 was 2, h of 2 is 3, and h of 3 is 4. Now, this becomes my overlap, this becomes my overlap, this is my overlap, and this is my new overlaps. So, we have overlap as 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8, right. 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8. So, that is 10, 16, 1, 17, which is y of 1. Okay. So, y of 1 is 17. Now, let us find what is y of 2. So, y of 2 is, again I have to draw a circle, another circle in the interior. This is my x of 0 as 1, 1, 2, 2, which is anti-clockwise in direction. This is my x of n. Now, I have to have h of minus n plus 2. So, I will be shifting the signal by 2 places. Now, again initially my h of 0 was now over here. This is h of 0 will be shifted. So, this is the previous one, which is h of minus n plus 1. So, this is h of 0, then we were having h of 3 over here, we were having h of 1 over here, and we were having h of 2 over here and h of 1 over here. So, we will be having h of 0, h of 3, h of 2, h of 1 previously, that is h of minus n plus 1. Now, I will shift by one sample and then I will shift again in which direction? Anti-clockwise direction. So, in anti-clockwise direction, when I shift, this h of 1 will come over here, h of 0 will come over here, h of 3 will come over here, and h of 2 will come over here. So, now I will have h of 1 over here, then h of 0 over here, then h of 3 over here, and h of 2 over here. So, now h of 0 is equal to 1, h of 1 is equal to 2, h of 2 is equal to 3, and h of 3 is equal to 4. So, I have the samples 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, these are my new samples. So, what I have to do is I have to overlap and add. So, now the overlap over here is this sequence, this 2 sequence and this sequence. Okay. So, I have 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, then again 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, then 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, plus 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. So, I have 8, 2, 2, 3. That is 10 plus 5 is 15. So y of 2 is equal to 15. In similar fashion, by shifting once more, okay, that I will do directly over here by blue curve. So the blue lining shows that it's a y of n minus 3. That is, I am going for now h of minus n plus 3. I have to shift h of minus n plus 2 once. So now my h of 2 will come over here. So now I will have over here h of 2. Then over here I will have h of 1. Okay. So h of 2 from here went over here, h of 1 came over here, h of 0 will come on this side, and finally h of 3 will come over here, right. So now I will put again h of 0 is 1, h of 1 is 2, h of 2 is 3, h of 3 is 4. Now let us overlap and write the final solution. So this two samples will overlap, 3 and 1 will now overlap, 2 and 2 will now overlap, and 1 and 2 will now overlap. So the blue curve says 2 into 2, which is 4, 2 plus 1, which is 2, then 4 into 1 is 4, and 3 into 1 is 3. I repeat, 2, 1, 2, 2 into 2, 4, so I have 2 and 4, 3 into 1 is 3, 4 into 1 is 4, that is 8 plus 2, 10, and 3 is 13. So y of 3 is equal to 13. So now we have found all the 4 samples. Okay. So we got our y of n as 15, 17, 15, 13. We need to stop here because again if I will perform, I will rotate the sequence once again, and if you see here, if I rotate it once more, h of 0 will come at its original position and the sequences will start repeating itself. So there will be again and again repetition. That means after 13 I am going to get 15, then 17, then 15, then 13, and so on, and this will be repeating itself at a factor of 4 or a period of 4. So now I got a period of 4, which is the required condition. Now let us find some easier method to cross check our answer. So this is called as a matrix method, which is used for verification of circular convolution answers. So in matrix method, what I will do is I will make up a matrix of any one sequence, either it could be x of n or h of n. I would pick up h of n because we have rotated h of n, and I will keep x of n as it is, and we will multiply this matrix. So let us write h of n, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, mandatorily in this order only. Okay. Then take this 4 and bring it up. It will be 4. Okay. I brought this 4 up, push everything one sample down, it will be 4, 1, 2, 3. Now push this 3 up again, you will get 3, push it once, 4, 1, 2, then go up again, push it down, 2, 3, 4, 1, and now if I put it again, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4. So stop here. You have to see that the one has traversed completely till the bottom. There you have to stop. That is the first sample, traverse completely till bottom, and there you have to stop. Now you will multiply these samples with x of n, which is 1, 1, 2, 2. Now matrix is multiplied by rows and columns. So this is a column and this is my row. So, I will multiply this column with the row. So, it will be first row, first column, this is my h of n, this is my x of n, and the answer that I am going to get is y of n, which is will be a matrix. Okay. So, the answer I will write in a matrix form as 1 into 1, 1 plus 4. So, I will write like this 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4. Okay. So, 10 plus 1 is 10, 10, 4, 14, 1, 15. Then we have 1, then we will multiply this with this row, it will be 2 plus 1 plus 8 plus 6, which will be 17. Then 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 8, which will be 15, and lastly 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2, which is 30, which is the required answer.